What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well out there. Merlin here once again this evening, and wanted to jump on as I was driving through. I left Colorado this morning, um, Cortez area, made it into Richfield, Utah, so kind of central Utah. And I've always, if you've spent much time driving through Moab and that part of Utah, you'll notice that alongside of the road there's a lot of flat rock. Okay, and that flat rock, they have to fence it still, and so they pound a T-post or a metal post down through the rock. And I actually stopped and looked at it today, and it appears that they drill a hole through the rock, get to the dirt, and then pound that post in. Very firm, and if it will let me, I'll post some pictures of it. But what kind of devotion and what kind of drive does it take to normally we pound a T-post when you are building a fence? You would pound a post in just normal type soil, and it goes in fairly easy. And so to get through the rock, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of effort. And how many of us get discouraged when things get hard? And so that is definitely hard, trying to go through rock, and it's going to take time to make it over that or through that hurdle. Okay. And how many of us, when we get a little resistance from family and friends and just people we don't know, when we get a little resistance on goals or things we are trying to achieve in life, how many of us kind of bend and change because maybe, maybe they're right. All right. People don't know. They do not know your circumstances. So keep focused. Sometimes you have to be an ass with your time, with who you spend time with. Okay. And sometimes if people are questioning why we are doing something, depending on who it's coming from. If it's coming from a mentor, listen. All right. If it's just coming from Joe Blow and they're being an ass, then you can be an ass in return. And when I say that, I don't mean be rude, but your time is precious. Of all of the things that we cannot get back in life, time is got to be at the top of the list. So use your time wisely. We can't buy time. We can't get additional time. When we hear people say, "Oh, if I only had so and so's time, I could make that much money," or "Oh, if I had so and so's time, I could do that. If I could just have some of that dude's time." Are you going to go buy his time? I mean, you can't buy it. You can't go borrow it from him. We all have 24 hours in a day, so just be a little selfish, be an ass with your time and with people that you spend time with. Okay. And then when we come across something hard, life is not going to be easy sailing. The wind is always not going to be in our favor. Sometimes that wind is going to be blowing against your face. Sometimes shit's going to happen. It's just how it is. And you need to mentally prepare yourself for the shitstorm. Okay. And when I was younger, I didn't realize how mentally prepared I need to be. All right. And so it took me years to get that way. And how did I get mentally prepared? Am I perfect at mental preparedness? No, but I'm a hell of a lot better than I used to be. Okay. And how did I do that? By who I spend my time with, by who mentors me, and the things that I put into my brain, into my mind, the things that I read, the things that I listen to. Okay. And for years, I thought that was a crock of shit. All right. But it is absolute truth. Okay. So, guys, I plead with you to be kind of an ass once in a while. Be stubborn. All right. Be stubborn with your time. Be stubborn with who you spend time with. Be stubborn on what you put in to your brain, into your mind. Be stubborn with what your subconscious mind is going to think about throughout the night. I plead with you. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope all is well. And if you would like, first of all, please give me a follow. I'm building my YouTube. I need and want followers. Okay, I want to be able to do this on my phone, and I cannot do it on my phone until I hit. I think it's 1,000 followers. So, guys, our purpose is to help each other. My handle is the Keto Road Warrior. If and ketones in our body are so much more than what is out there, than what the media says, than what Google says. But guys, remember, be selfish with your time. Put quality things into your mind and let your subconscious mind go to work. Keep smiling.